In the deepest shadows of the Amazon rainforest, inside a hidden den buried beneath roots and stone, a tiny newborn named Rocco opened his eyes to a world built entirely on survival. Blind, fragile, and barely able to move, little Rocco crawled helplessly across the cold mud searching for the warmth of his mother while danger silently surrounded the dark cave outside. Every heartbeat inside the den carried the sound of the wild jungle beyond, where predators hunted endlessly through darkness waiting for weakness to reveal itself. Wrapped safely beneath the protective tails of his parents, newborn Rocco slept peacefully without knowing that death was already slithering silently toward the entrance of the den. A massive green anaconda emerged from the shadows, its enormous body coiling slowly through the mud while its cold eyes locked directly onto the helpless newborn. The moment the giant serpent prepared to strike, Rocco's father stepped fearlessly between the predator and his sleeping son. Baring his teeth with unstoppable fury. Without hesitation, the brave bush dog launched himself onto the massive snake, biting deep into its flesh while mud and debris exploded violently around the den. The anaconda twisted with crushing power, trying to coil around the fearless father. But he refused to release his grip while fighting to protect little Rocco at all costs. After a brutal struggle filled with chaos and survival instinct, the giant snake finally retreated back into the jungle defeated, leaving the newborn completely unharmed. Covered in mud and breathing heavily, Rocco's father returned to the den and gently licked the tiny cub, guarding him through the long, dangerous night. As the days slowly passed beneath the jungle canopy, Rocco grew stronger, his dark coat shining beneath faint rays of sunlight creeping into the hidden cave. For the first time, young Rocco opened his bright, curious eyes and stared toward the outside world waiting beyond the safety of the den. Step by step, the small bush dog learned to balance on trembling paws, falling into the dirt again and again before rising with determined courage each time. Finally, Rocco reached the entrance of the den and stepped into the glowing Amazon sunlight where the endless rainforest stretched far beyond his imagination. The young puppy sniffed wet grass, chased butterflies, barked proudly at the jungle air, and explored the forest with innocent excitement, unaware of the deadly eyes watching from above. High in the towering canopy, a gigantic harpy eagle spotted the vulnerable little Rocco moving through the clearing below. The enormous predator spread its massive wings and plunged through the trees like a living missile, its lethal talons reaching directly toward the terrified puppy. Rocco looked up just in time to see death falling from the sky. And panic exploded through his tiny body as he desperately tried to escape across the jungle floor. His mother burst through the air and collided violently with the giant eagle before it could snatch her child away forever. Feathers and dust filled the rainforest while the fearless mother fought the enormous bird with unstoppable determination to defend little Rocco. Again and again the eagle attacked with deadly claws and a razor-sharp beak. But the mother bush dog held her ground and forced the powerful predator to retreat into the sky. Shaking with fear beneath tangled roots, young Rocco watched his mother stand victorious, and in that moment the frightened puppy learned what true courage looked like. Time moved forward through the endless Amazon seasons, and the once helpless newborn slowly transformed into a powerful adult leader of the bush dog pack. Now fully grown, Rocco guided his pack through dense rainforest trails with confidence, intelligence, and survival instincts forged through every battle of his childhood. Every scent carried a warning, every sound inside the jungle meant danger or opportunity, and every movement demanded absolute focus from the experienced hunter. One humid afternoon, Rocco led the pack carefully toward a dark jungle river where strange ripples suddenly disturbed the silent water surface. Instinct immediately warned him of danger hiding beneath the murky water, and the powerful bush dog lowered his body, preparing for an ambush. Then, without warning, a gigantic caiman exploded from the river with jaws wide open. Attempting to crush Rocco in a single devastating strike. With incredible speed, Rocco leapt backward just inches ahead of the snapping jaws while the giant reptile charged aggressively onto the muddy riverbank. Instead of retreating, the fearless leader barked commands to his pack, surrounding the massive predator in a coordinated battle deep beside the river. The caiman whipped its enormous armored tail violently through the air, but Rocco ducked beneath the deadly strike before counter-attacking with savage precision. Together, the pack overwhelmed the exhausted reptile while Rocco struck fearlessly with a sensitive snap, forcing the giant hunter back into the water. At last, the defeated caiman slid beneath the dark river surface once more, leaving Rocco and his victorious pack standing proudly beneath the dense jungle canopy. From a blind newborn trembling inside a muddy cave to the fearless leader of the rainforest, Rocco's journey became a legendary story of courage, instinct, and survival against impossible odds.